All right, shalom, shalom to the elect of Yasha. This your brother Pawaria coming back at you with another quick lesson from Great Millstone Des Moines. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akims out there that's pushing his word in true sincerity and always in charity. And as you can see, the title is Don't Turn Away from the Strait Gate. All right? Because this straight gate that we had entered into, you know what I'm saying, there is no turning back. Turning back, it will lead you to death and destruction. All right? So it's just like you getting on a roller coaster, and here it is, you're on the roller coaster, and it's already to start moving, you know what I'm saying, you're already on the ride. There's no turning back. You know what I'm saying? If you try to jump out, you know what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? That's going to lead to death. You know what I'm saying? So there is no turning back from this straight gate we entered into, man. And going into it, we know that that Satan is going to attack in every way he can, in any type of form or fashion. You know what I'm saying? But through all of that, we just got to keep going. All right? Keep going through that straight gate. Because, hey, we all going to go through suffering. Hey, man, all the brothers is going through it, man, from the apostles on down. All right? But through that suffering and through the afflictions and the, you know what I'm saying, and all these things that we're going through, we still got to keep our eyes on the prize, because we know that we have a great reward if we just endure. All right. But let's start off in this book, in the book of John 10 and verse 1. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. All right. So it's that door is being Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And let's go into that word. Let's go into that word door. And it says a vestibule, which just means an entrance or a gateway, you know. But I wanted to read this. It says, the door through which sheep go in and out, the name of him who bringeth salvation to those who follow his guidance. An open door is used of the opportunity of doing something. The door of the kingdom of heaven, likened to a palace, denotes the conditions which must be compiled within order to be received into the kingdom of the Most High Power. All right. So Yahweh Shai being that door, man. Like it tells you in John. Let's see. Let's get this in John 14. In verse 6. It says, Yahweh Shai said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. All right. So hey, Yahweh Shai is that way, man. That door. So hey, just like he suffered to get into his glorified body, it's the same as us, man. We're gonna have to go through suffering and stuff, man, to get to our glorified body. All right. So let's get Proverbs. Yeah, man, because it also tells you in Exodus 23 and 2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, man. And so this world, man, most of the people in this world is not going to go through that straight gate, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people is going to be of the ways of this world. And we are enemies to this world, man. We vexed. We hate this world, man. All right. And there's only going to be the elect that go through that straight gate and endure, you know. But this is Proverbs 4 and 14. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it and pass away. So we are not to enter in that path of wickedness, and that's the ways of this world. The ways of this world is just the pathway of wickedness, and that leads to death and destruction, man. All right, so we are not to follow that path. The Lord has allowed us and showed us mercy to receive this truth. You know what I'm saying? To be able to understand these scriptures, like it tells you what knowledge and wisdom. Isaiah 33:6, knowledge and wisdom is gonna be that stability in them times, So the Lord is showing us mercy by giving us this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful, to have this knowledge, man. But Salakia got a little distracted. But yeah. So let's get this in Luke. Because now that we have entered in, man, like I said, there's no turning back. And there's not pleasing unto the Lord. The Lord wants us to endure these things, man. So it's going to require our faith. We got to, our faith and fight, man. The Lord wants to see us put up a good fight, Man. But yeah, this is Luke. I'm going to read Luke 9 and 62. And it reads, it says, and Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the most high power. All right. And this is Yahushua once again talking to us, man, and telling us that ain't no turning back. Ain't no looking back. You know what I'm saying? Those 3 words that he said in Luke 17, remember Lot's wife. Okay. So we can't look back and go back into this world, man. All right. So, and yeah, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how how bad it gets, it don't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Through all of that, we have to keep our eyes on the prize. Okay? And just keep fighting. But let's get that in Hebrews. We're going to read Hebrews 10, verse 38. It says, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. All right. So turning back, man, the Lord have no pleasure in a man that draws back, goes back into this world, and you know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't looking for people like that, man. All right. It says verse 39, but we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. All right. So, man, we believe in this word and this truth, man. And it requires us to utilize our faith, okay, and believing that these things is going to come to pass, even though we can't see them, but we believe, you know what I'm saying, that these things is real and going to come to pass. All right. But, yeah, that was it on that. So let's get this in second address. Let's read that in second address. That's 7. And 7 and 18 is where. Yeah, second Esdras, that's the point. But look, I'll just read up. I'll start from the top and just read down real quick and just hit certain points. It says, and when second Esdras 7:1, it says, and when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been seen, that has been sent unto me the night afore. And he said unto me, up, Esdras, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. All right. And yeah, so that kingdom, man, it's set up, you know what I'm saying? And it's a narrow path that we gotta walk through, man. You know, and to enter and to make it to the kingdom. It says, who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? And if he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? All right, that's that rulership, man, in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It says, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. That's that kingdom, man. That city, like it tells you, it tells you what in Hebrew, where it says, here we have no continual city, but we seek one to come. All right, and so I think that, yeah, that's Hebrews 13 and 4, 13 and 14. You know, so that's how we know this is not forever, man. We're just passing through this place. This is not our rest. We want the hell up out of this place, man. So we got to go in the path of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, because that's the only way up out of this place. You know. But I read verse did I read 6? I'll just read 6 again. It says, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. So this pathway, man, like just looking at this picture right here, you see how most people is going into this direction where hell is at, you know what I'm saying? That lake of fire, you know? But then you see how few is going into that right path that's going to lead to life, you know? This is a path that most people don't want to enter into, man. All right? They'd rather go with this path, you know, with the, you know what I'm saying, once again, being that following a multitude to do evil. All right? But reading on, it says, and let me see if I could jump around. I'll just read, keep reading. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. That one man, you know what I'm saying? So that's why the scripture says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. So hey, and it's a path that we're all walking, man. And we guiding each other, you know what I'm saying, in that right path, you know. Reading on, it says, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sake I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. All right. So hey, the world was made for our sake. All right. But since Adam and Eve went off, you know what I'm saying, this is now, in us all going off in our lifetime, you know what I'm saying, is, you know, where we at now. But the Lord is about to come and deliver us, man. This is our last captivity. All right. So let me see. Reading on. It says, then were the interests of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. For the interest of look, the way this world, man, there's nothing but evil, man, and wickedness in this world, man. You would not want to be, continuing on in the ways of this world. This shit is over with. It's played out, man. We got to go through that straight gate, man. You know what I'm saying? But it says, for the interests of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. All right, and that was at the beginning, man, when the world was a paradise. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're coming back into the times where the Lord is about to give us the whole world and everything in it. You know, and giving us planets. You know, we about to rule over everything in righteousness. All right. I don't want to read all of this, so I'm just gonna skip down. Let's skip down to what I was saying. The 18 was the point. All right, so I'll start at 16. Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present? All right, so what kind of mind we're gonna be in, man? All right, knowing that this world is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? We looking for that kingdom that's about to come to this place. All right, and it says, then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for the wide, for they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. All right, and that was the point right there, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to get. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that we're trying to be righteous, man. Yeah, and utilizing our faith, our works, you know what I'm saying? All of these things, the tools that the Lord has given us to please him, man. You know? Let me see. I'll read that again. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for the wide. So, hey, once again, we're gonna suffer, man. All right, we're gonna be persecuted. We don't know what can happen, but all we know is that we got to remain faithful and endure to the end, and so that we do know, not taking the MOTB, but it says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for the wide, and that's the kingdom, man. That's where our hope is, in the kingdom, not in this wicked ass kingdom. All right. It says, for they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. So everybody thinking they trying to make it in this system and in this kingdom. And you know what I'm saying? You're going to suffer as well, man. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Slocky. But hey, you're going to be destroyed right along in this kingdom. All right? Slocky. But yeah, let me end it off with this scripture in Matthew's. We're going to read Matthew 7. And verse 30. Yeah, Matthew 7 and 13. And it reads, it says, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking, and he says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. All right, that few is that elect, man, the remnant. You know what I'm saying? That have received this truth and held on to it and never losing their faith, no matter what it is that we're going through. You know, yeah. So we got to go through that straight gate, man. You know what I'm saying? That straight meaning a path of difficulties, man. Things ain't gonna be easy, and it ain't gonna be a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? But it's something worth fighting for, man. And we just got to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused, man. You know? So shit, because it's easy to stay focused, you know, when the road is clear and it's sunny. But we have to be more focused when it's, you know, when it start raining and hailing and snowing. You know what I'm saying? That's when we got to really be focused. But yeah, but that was pretty much it. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akims out there that's pushing his word in true sincerity and always in charity. Barakatham, Akim, we almost out this hellhole. Let's keep on pushing and enduring to the end. It's almost over with. Shalom.